So, guys, you know how we talk about consolidation boxes and okay, if it goes above here, I'd buy. So, I've been getting a lot of questions lately saying, Dave, when are you going to buy when it breaks out of that consolidation? When are you going to sell? So, I want to do this little lesson here with you guys to show you guys how to set up these alerts because it's really important and it's really going to help you guys. Because let's be honest, sometimes we are away from the computer. Sometimes you're with your kids. Sometimes you got work to do. Sometimes you got a lot of things to do. Nice thing about a professional trading platform like Thinkorswim, E-Trade, you could set up alerts that'll send you a text message if a stock breaks out of that consolidation, below that consolidation. So that way, when I'm going over some things with you guys here, and I say, for example, here's a perfect example on Amazon. Okay, let's go over this. If I say, hey guys, we're watching Amazon here, and we're watching for that break above that consolidation box or below that consolidation box. Here's our consolidation box, right? So if I say, hey guys, we're waiting for a breakout above that consolidation box, we're looking for a candle like that, and then we'd be trading it up to that next resistance area, which number one, we got one at 32.50, and then we got a second one right around here. Trying a straight line. But look at this. So when I say, guys, we're waiting for a break above that consolidation of 31.25, which is about 50 points higher. If it breaks 31.25, I'm going to have a 32.50 target. Well, that's a 125 point move higher from that consolidation box. So how you could set up an alert here to say, okay, this is going to be my buy signal once I break out of that consolidation box. Let me show you guys how to do that because it's really important. And you could also do this as a stop here too. So I'm going to show you how to set up an alert on your brokerage account that'll say, okay, Amazon broke above 31.25 or it broke below, let's say 29.80. So you go to your alerts here and it's going to bring this up. Okay, so simply all you have to do now for Amazon, because this is going to help you guys a lot, because if you're away from the computer, you could go on your platform and set this up for an alert window, a note, or it could send you an email. So watch this. We'll type in Amazon. You click on Amazon. Now it's saying what are the conditions you want it to tell you. So obviously price greater than a certain amount, price less than a certain amount. So let's put in our values here. So if we said 30, what did I say? 31.25. If it breaks above 31.25, or if it breaks below, what was the value I said breaking below? 29.80, right? So if it breaks below 29.80, let me know. So now that's what I want it to do. Okay, so now that I did that, I could go in here and I could click note. This is our break above or below consolidation. Okay, now when I click OK here, now it says that alert has been set and we are ready to go. So now what it's going to do, your notification, it's going to give you an alert window and it'll make a sound if you want it to. But you could have that on, and then if you have your phone up, logged into E-Trade, or if you have your desktop on, your iPad on, no matter what, as long as you're logged in, you're going to get that notification. If not, let's say you're trading from your desktop, you could go to your alerts. You'll see that bell notification on the website there. So right here is where you'll see that notification. It'll also come up there and it'll say alert met. And then when you click on that, it'll tell you the alert. So that's really great for E-Trade Pro there. Okay, so I use E-Trade. You could do that for E-Trade, E-Trade Pro, all the different types of platforms, they all have it. Okay, so that is a great setup, and you could set up your alerts too here. You could click on that and, you could set up whatever it is you want to set up there. But that's the best way to do it. If you're not around, it's going to send you those notifications whether or not those targets are met. And the nice thing about it, let's say you're in a trade, you could also set this as your target area. So if you're not around, you could say, okay, Amazon, let's say we're in an Amazon trade and we want to take profits at 32.50. All you have to do is say, hey, tell me when Amazon hits 32.50. And then you're going to get that alert on your phone because we all have the app E-Trade, right? So if you're logged in with that app, you're going to get an app notification saying that alert is met. So it's beautiful if you're on the road because you can put in your stop price and your target price. And as long as you have your phone ready with you, you're going to get an app alert saying, hey, either this condition was met, either your target area or your stop area was met. And then that way, whether you're in front of the computer, on the go, you have those notifications instantly because we all know how volatile these markets are. So it's really important to follow those targets and follow those stops. And I get a lot of questions about how do you set up your alerts and how do you use them properly? And that's how you do it, guys. Because when I say, even when I give trade ideas for you guys and say, hey, I'm watching this to break out of that consolidation area, you could go ahead and set that alert. Because right here, perfect example. Look at this on Amazon. Do you see how this 32.50 has been acting as resistance for so long? And then when it finally broke it, it had that big breakout, right? So here was an area of resistance. Here was an area of resistance. Here was an area of resistance, resistance, resistance. And then it finally broke resistance right here. So if you set up your alerts to say, hey, give me a notification when it finally does break that 32.50 resistance, and you were able to jump in right here when it broke that, just think of that trade you were able to make during that short time frame there in that breakout momentum cycle. That's what's really important, is being able to set up those alerts. Because if you're just trading sideways and failing to break above resistance, and then you could go into your platform there, your trading platform, set that alert, say, hey, now that I know where that resistance area is for the past 2 months, let me know when it breaks above it. Because when it does break above that resistance, that's when you get those big breakout momentum cycles. You know, if it breaks below support, that's when you're getting those big drop downs there, those big breakdowns. So you could easily set your targets there on your alerts to say, hey, if Amazon breaks above 32.50, I want to buy. And then that's where you could have your notification in case you forget. Because right here, if you go to alerts again, you could have your window say whatever you want it to say. So for example, you know, I said here in this notification, I said it's breaking above or below consolidation area. And then I have my values in here. So that's a really big help for traders, especially if you're the type of trader that can't sit at the computer all day like myself here, you know. So it's really important for you guys to understand and utilize that, because it sucks taking a big loss if the market goes against you and you're not in front of your computer. So use those alerts to help you out. That's there to help you. The brokerage firm, every brokerage firm has it. So utilize those in your favor. And I hope that little lesson helped you guys.